What's up, YouTube fam? Hello and welcome to my channel, and I hope you are doing nothing less than amazing. Listen up, it's another day, another hair day, and today is hair brought to you by Crochet Boho Box Braids in my fave summer hair color. So if you love what you're seeing, girl, do not go anywhere because I'm gonna go ahead and show you that step by step. Okay, let's get right into it. And to achieve this look, we are using hair from Lockbraids. They sent me 3 bundles of 18 inches of these Crochet Boho Box Braids in color 27. Getting it out of the packaging, that's what it looks like. I did end up washing it using just my conditioner alone. One of the things I'm doing is getting into the habit of washing crochet braids whenever, whether it's lock braids, box braids, passion twist, even if they come in already pre-looped and everything, I must to wash them before installing them because I have noticed that it does cause me to itch on my neck if I don't wash these hairs. So I just want to let you know that I did wash it, I just didn't get it on camera. And it is time to set the foundation. Before installing your Crochet Boho Box Braids, you're gonna need to figure out what to do with your hair. In my case, this is what we're gonna go ahead and do. I am going with this method where I'm doing a singular box braids and combining them as I go in a cornrow style. And I'm making these box braids small because the smaller the foundation you're creating, the flatter these boho box braids are going to lay. Okay, so whatever you do with the foundation of your hair, be sure it's smaller because the smaller it is, the better your crochet braids are gonna look more natural and you're not gonna feel any bulkiness. These are pretty small box braids in a cornrow style going backward. This is the foundation, so go easy on your hair. Don't worry about making it too perfect. Just put your hair in a simple braid so that the crochet braids can fit through. This is totally irrelevant to the video, but I was just like looking at myself and I said, why do I look so cranky? And then I realized, 1, it's in the morning, and 2, I was listening to a really good, watching and listening to a really good podcast, so I was like zoned out. A lot of the times when I'm doing my hair, I'm watching or listening to something that I zone out, and so sometimes I even forget that I have the camera on and I'm like, oh my god, Yaji, you have to get back to the camera. Wait, did you even get this part? Oh my god. Anyways, that's what's happening here. And per usual, I like to, after I finish setting the foundation, I like to kind of pull a single crochet braids and kind of test out the root to make sure it's, you know, that they're gonna go hand in hand. So if you can see, the loophole is pretty small. That's also why I decided to go with the size that I went with when it comes to the foundation of my braids. And now it is time to install the freshly washed Crochet Boho Box Braids. That's why I'm smelling, because I love the smell of conditioner. Anybody else love it? Anyways, there you go. I'm showing you the loophole of the crochet box of braids, and I did the other side just to kind of practice and get in the zone before I came back on the other side and show you how we're gonna go about it. When I install my crochet box of braids, I like to insert the hook from above. So whether you're doing it on the left side or right side, just think of inserting the hook from the top. I believe that makes the crochet, the root of the crochet braids more flatter than the others, than going from the bottom up. And so that's why I do the way I do it. And I learned that through my trials and errors in the past. I was like, wait a minute, this don't add up, this don't look right. Let me tell you a little about the hair. I absolutely love this hair. I thought I have had my hands on light boho box braids in the past when it came to crochet, but this is probably one of the lightest crochet braids that I've ever actually used. I wish I had asked them to send me 4 bundles instead of 3, because I thought 3 bundles were gonna be enough, because I had told them that all I needed was about 40 strands, 40 to 50 strands of hair, assuming that all crochet boho box braids were the same. But baby, I messed up on that, I would admit, because when I got them, they sent me 60 strands of hair. They even said, are you sure you're gonna be okay with with 3 bundles, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm like, 40 strands is enough. Girl, after I opened up the packaging and I saw how small the box braids and how light they were, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. And so that's why I started in the front when it came to the installing process, because I was like, if I don't have enough, I rather add extra hair in the back than in the front. So I made sure to do the front part of my hair first. I would say when you do order, try to order 4 to 5 bundles. I believe they all come, each bundle come in with 20 strands of boho box braids. When you order, make sure you don't order no less than 4 bundles, because even if you use 60 to 80 strands of these boho box braids, you will be okay, because it is extremely light. Anyway, so I did use the whole entire 60 strands of box braids for the front side. As I said, I'm so glad I started in the front. This has taught me it never hurts to have some extra hair laying around, because you just never know when you're gonna need them. So I was extremely glad I followed my instinct about these crochet braids not being enough. I almost didn't go to the beauty supply store, like literally almost did not make it, and I told myself, just go. Trust me, what you don't want to do is you're in the middle of doing your hair and then you ran out of hair, and now what? That is like the worst fear of mine. I don't want to ever like get to. And so I am so glad I made the trip that I did to the beauty supply store and picked out some extra braiding hair so that I was able to go back in and fill in the gaps, and I still have some left. So yes, it never hurts to have some extra laying around. So for the back side, I want to do single knotless boho box braids. So to achieve that part, I went into my local beauty supply store and bought the exact same color as these crochet boho box braids, which is in color 27. So that's what I'm doing for the back side. That small section of hair that I left out, I am making them into 3 to 4 knotless boho box braids. The reason I like to do this, the reason I chose to do this method is so that I go to the gym, and when I go to work, I want to be able to put my hair up in a lower ponytail. In this case, this came in super handy, and so doing those single box braids in the very bottom of the back of my hair was super helpful, so that I can put my hair in a ponytail. And you will see when I put it into a ponytail and how effortless it looks. And then after I completed the whole entire braids, what I ended up doing is I go back in. If I see any gaps, I just use the extra hair that I bought from my beauty supply store. What I did is I just kind of go back in and fill them in and try to fill in as many gaps as possible so that it can look fuller. The hair did match great. They both are human hair. Crochet Boho Box Braids by Lockbraids. It is human hair, as well as the ones I went and bought from the store are also human hair. In conclusion, this hair is absolutely beautiful. I was extremely impressed. I was a little worried in the beginning, but we made it work. I used the entire 60 strands of crochet box braids, and then I added a little bit of extra from the hair that I went and got from the beauty supply store. You can style this hair in so many different ways. You can put it in a lower ponytail, as you can see, which I love. You can also rock it with fedora. If you are a little picky like myself and you don't really want to show the roots and you're stepping out, you can rock them with fedora. And if fedora is not your thing, you can always go ahead and buy you a scarf and also style it with a scarf. So this is how I am rocking these crochet boho box braids. Be sure to check out the description box for all the details on the hair. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. I appreciate you for joining me in today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.